Hello friends, you are welcome at YouTube channel of Chameli Devi Institute of Pharmacy, Indore. Today we will discuss iridoids, terpenoids and naphthaquinone containing crude drugs. Outline for this topic, we will cover iridoids, terpenoids and naphthaquinone containing crude drugs, and these are gentian, artemisia, taxus and carotenoids. So first crude drug we will discuss, it is gentian, and the synonym of gentian is gentian root, yellow gentian root, and the biological source it is consist with dried unfermented rhizome and root of Gentiana lutea, which is belonging to Gentiaceae family, and the geographical source it is found in South Europe, France, Switzerland, Spain and India. Now we will discuss morphological characters of Gentiana roots. So roots are fresh and these are yellowish white in color. These are cylindrical in shape. These have strong disagreeable odor and has sweet and bitter taste. Now we will discuss microscopic characters of Gentiana roots. So transverse section shows primary xylem at the center and secondary xylem it is wide and which is formed with parenchymatous cells with medullary rays, and secondary phloem is wide and which is composed with parenchyma and sieve tubes, and these phloems are surrounded by narrow parenchymatous phalloderm, and externally these are surrounded with cork cells, and parenchymatous cells is all the region of the root contains scattered needle shaped calcium oxalate crystal and prismatic crystals. Now we will discuss chemical constituents which are present in Gentiana root. So it contains beta glycoside and these are gentianine, gentiamarine, beta glucosides like gentianic acid and other active constituents like gentiopecrine. Now we will discuss various therapeutic uses of Gentiana root. So it is used as a herbal bitter tonic for digestive disorder. It is useful in weakness of digestive system and lack of appetite. It is used in human system for stimulating the liver, gallbladder and digestive system for excellent tonic. And it is also used as an antihelmintic, anti-inflammatory, antiseptic, bitter tonic and stomachic. It is also used internally for the treatment of liver complaints, indigestion and gastric infections. Now we will discuss second crude drug and it is artemisia, and the synonym of artemisia is sweet anise and sweet sagebwood, and the biological source it is obtained from leaves of Artemisia annua which is belonging to Asteraceae family, and the geographical source it is found in overall world like Bulgaria, Argentina, France, Italy, Romania, USA and India. Now we will discuss morphological characters of Artemisia leaves. So leaves margin are not entire but the base is asymmetrical, and the leaves are light to dark green in color and has strong aromatic odor and slight bitter taste. Now we will discuss chemical constituents which are found in Artemisia leaves, and the major constituents are essential or volatile oil like camphene, beta-camphene, isoartemisia ketone, camphor, beta-caryophyllene and beta-pinene, and other non-volatile ingredients are sesquiterpenes, flavonoids, coumarin, proteins and steroids. Now we will discuss various therapeutic uses of Artemisia leaves. So leaves are used for treatment of malaria and it is used as an anti-inflammatory agent. It is used as an antihypertensive and antimicrobial agent. It is also used as an antioxidant agent. Now we will discuss third crude drug and it is taxus, and the synonym of taxus is yew and taxus tree, and the biological source it is obtained from dried stem and bark of Taxus baccata which is belonging to Taxaceae family, and the geographical source it is found in India, Canada and America. Now we will discuss morphological and microscopic characters of taxus leaf. So leaves are linear, small, 2 to 3 cm in length and spirally arranged, and upper surface is dark green in color and the lower surface is red in color with recurved margin, and the stem is profusely branched and covered with brown color bark. Now we will discuss microscopic characters by the helping of TS of leaf and stem. So TS of leaf shows various structures like epidermis, xylem and phloem at the center, mesophyll with spongy parenchyma, and lower and upper epidermis, cuticle and stomatas. Now we can discuss the anatomy of stem by the transverse section of stem. So it shows various structure like epidermis, cortex, cuticle, pericycle and vascular bundle, xylem and phloem at the center. Now we will discuss various chemical constituents which are found in taxus leaves, and these are taxol, taxane, taxine alkaloids and diacetyltaxine and cephalomanine. And now we will discuss various therapeutic uses of taxus leaves, and these are used in ovarian cancer, used in lung carcinoma, it is used in gastric and cervical cancer, and it is also used in prostate and colon cancer. Now we will discuss pigments and color which are found in plants and animals. These are known as carotenoids. So these are the important classes which are found in plants like vegetable and fruits, also found in animal, algae, photosynthetic bacteria, etc. And these are responsible for many colors like red, orange and yellow of the plant leaves, fruits, flowers, and also responsible for birds, insects and fish. And these are composed with 8 isoprene units, and these are tetraterpenoids compounds. Now we will discuss classification of carotenoids. So on the basis of their structure, they can be classified into two types. First is a hydrocarbon carotenoids. These are known as a carotenes, and oxygenated carotenoids. These are known as a xanthophyll. So carotenoids are classified into two types, carotenes and xanthophylls. Carotenoid further classified into two types, alpha and beta carotene, and xanthophylls further classified into beta cryptoxanthine, lutein and zeaxanthine. So the structure also shown in the diagram. Now we will discuss therapeutic uses of carotenoids like beta carotene, lycopene, lutein and beta cryptoxanthine. So they have a different types of biological activities like antioxidant activities, provitamin activities, anti-inflammatory activities and anti-carcinogenic activities. So thank you so much friends for giving your attention and listening this slide, and I hope this slide will be beneficial to all of you for information regarding iridoids, carotenoids as well as triterpenoids and naphthaquinone containing crude drugs.